Hey folks, welcome to another VR video. Today I am checking out some pretty old school demos, Back to Dinosaur Island 1 and 2 by Crytek. And I chose these particular demos because I am currently at PAX West checking out new content for VR. So I figured it would be cool to start out PAX weekend with a look back at the earlier past of virtual reality. So Back to Dinosaur Island was a tech demo that was showcased, I believe, with the DK2 shortly after it was released. There were no control schemes other than pressing spacebar to start the demo. At the time, you were limited to an Xbox gamepad or keyboard and mouse, so that was not uncommon. But we're going to go ahead and launch into the initial title, Back to Dinosaur Island. Now, this is my first time playing with this particular experience, so let's see how it works. Wow. So it is definitely gorgeous. Crytek is known for making very high fidelity, realistic looking games. And I can see kind of a Crytek logo embedded in the rocks there. This is awesome. Okay, there's my first dinosaur. It's like a dragonfly of some kind. Some birds. And again, I can look all around and follow that dragonfly. It looks like one of these eggs has hatched. Why'd you have to hit me in the head like that, jerk? Go away. Oh, he's coming back. Let's see. I can't dodge him, though. Oh, that's okay. Uh-oh. The birds are rustling. That's never a good sign. Uh-oh. I'm just going to remain calm in this nest full of eggs. T-Rex is not going to notice me. Everything's going to be fine. I was about to say that this wasn't as impressive as the Dream Deck demo, but it's about the same. It's pretty crazy having a dinosaur staring you down. I think he'd win this staring contest. Oh, look, fresh meat. Go after that instead. Good idea. All right, the eggs are about to hatch. See what's inside. They all hatching? They are. Ah, faded out. So, great job, Crytek. That would have wowed me back in the day. It was one I did not check out in the early days of the Oculus Rift. So, cool to revisit and visit for the first time for myself today. Now we're going to go ahead and load up Back to Dinosaur Island 2. All right, so here we are with Back to Dinosaur Island 2. This one does use an Xbox controller, and it looks like it's got front at 0 degrees, right at 90 degrees, back at 180 degrees, and left at negative 90 degrees. So we've got full rotation on this one. Let's go ahead and jump in. It says press and hold the right trigger here to start. Oh, sweet. So this seems to remind me of the climb. Yep, there we go. Except instead of climbing the mountain, we're just on kind of a conveyor belt. And it's definitely a beautiful graphically fidelity right here. This kind of looks like the setting for Robinson the Journey, actually. Now, what's cool is, like I said, this is kind of like the climb. Looks like we've got two different paths we can take. Let's take the right-hand path here. So, even back in this tech demo, Crytek had incorporated a lot of the ideas for some of their future games. And that looks like a sleeping pterodactyl. That one doesn't seem to be so asleep. Okay, at least you're flying away and you're not going to try to bite my head off. The one thing I will say about this, though, is the hands are definitely a little bit too small. Um, they're human baby hands as opposed to human hands. So it looks like the left-hand path would have brought me right to this same spot. Oh, look, baby turd. Oh, you're upset because I'm near your nest. I'm gonna get past. It's okay. Please don't attack me. Your children are flying behind you. That's awesome. Oh, wow. That's a lot of pterodactyls. That one's dislodging stones. Kind of want to get out. I kind of want to get upstairs before I hurt myself worse here. Looks like we are getting close to the top of this mountain, though. Hopefully those pterodactyls at the top are not hungry. Or whatever else might be at the top. But yeah, seeing those future gameplay mechanics in this somewhat early demo is awesome. And again, the graphics are just amazing. Okay, so I think this might be the top here. Let's see what happens. Wow. Let go, okay. Wow. This is gorgeous. I'm gonna try to keep clear of that tail. So the water's slightly contaminated, 21%. The threat level from this herbivore is very low. And we're about 3,089 meters away. I can't move closer. I can't really move at all, actually. And it looks like our spaceship over there is inoperable. Ooh, the next site. Let's see what this one is. Ah, and it took us back to the beginning of the demo, it looks like. Well, I do have to say, for a tech demo, this one was pretty fantastic. It had a lot more interactive elements, and again, gameplay mechanics from future Crytek games. So they put a lot of thought into this one. Not that Back to Dinosaur Island 1, which came out much sooner in the VR lifespan, was a bad demo. It was just your typical traditional sit in one place and watch, whereas this one was much more interactive with the gamepad. I hope you enjoyed this look back into VR's past. I'll be back with more content soon, including some of that content coverage from PAX West. There's still going to be a couple more pre-recorded videos before that comes, though, because I will still be at PAX West for the next couple of days. Hope you enjoyed this video. I'll be back with that content soon. Until next time, get out there and enjoy some VR for yourself. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.